Good morning, everyone. We up and at it again in this cold weather. Out there, it's cold out there. I told y'all before, me and Cole, we just not cousins. We can't get along at all. And I was sharing that with my grandson on yesterday, and he just fell out laughing. He was just so tickled. He said, "Grandma, you something else." I said, "No, Grandma is cold, and I'm serious about this thing." So I just, it just tickled me, and I just wanted to just kind of say that this morning because it stayed on my mind. The fact that my grandson, how it just tickled him to death that I said, Grandma, me and Cole are not cousins. I can't handle this. And sometimes it's just good to see somebody else laugh, and to be a part of that laughter. So I was just excited about that. And I get excited about even the smallest of things. And that just put something on my heart to share with you this morning. We got to get excited even about the smallest things, because it lets you know a lot of times, no matter how hard you feel like life is for you or things aren't going your way, you can say something and it can put a smile on somebody else's face. And I believe that's the reason why we don't live to our fullest potential, because we're forgetting how to smile. We're forgetting how to make each other laugh, just find laughter. And in the midst of everything that's going on in life right now, you know what? It's a beautiful thing to be able to make somebody smile, to be able to make somebody laugh, and just even if it's just for a few minutes or a few seconds, you and that person forgot about whatever it was going on. Isn't that something? So laughter makes the heart happy. I myself been kind of going through some things, dealing with my heart, right? But God is able. He's able. And so on this morning, my thoughts, it's not just, making somebody else smile, but making the heart happy. And God, just knowing He's still taking care of you through the midst of it all. Because He don't want you to focus on that. He say He got that. So if God has it, why are we staying up late at night worrying about it? Any situation that we have, He say, I got it. And I was sitting in the doctor's office on yesterday, and I was looking at an elderly woman, and she was just sitting there as content as she could be. Just as content as she could be. And as we're sitting in the room, the waiting area, and waiting to be called to the back, she looks at me, and then she looks at the television. And then she looks back at me, and then she looks at the television. And she says to me, isn't it wonderful to be alive? It's just wonderful to be alive. I've lived so many years. I've seen so many things. And what's on that television doesn't confuse me. It don't disrupt me at all. She said, because I've been through so many things. I just learned that sometimes with everything going on, you just gotta smile. That's what makes your day. But she said, people can't see it through these masks that we have on. But one thing about it, people know your heart through the gestures of your eyes. And I said, that's a neat thing. She says, no, honestly, baby, I'm older than you. And people can know so many things and relate to you in so many ways, not just through the smile that they can't see, but through our eyes. Because our eyes tell a lot. And then I thought about that. She said, you ever realize when you widen your eyes, you're excited, right? When you close your eyes, you're thinking, or you're in deep meditation, if not sleep. You know, people can tell when you're veering off because you're looking another way. But when something makes you happy and something makes you smile, your cheeks rise and your eyes take on a certain form, like they widen. And I thought, isn't that something? We can learn from anybody. Yes, we can. Smiling is important. Smiling is very important. Putting a smile on somebody else's face. You don't always have to have a deep conversation just to make somebody smile. Sometimes it's just saying, good morning. Sometimes it's just saying, I love you. Sometimes it's just saying, isn't it good to be here? Sometimes it's just saying, what do you need? You didn't tell me that you need anything, but in my heart, I feel like you might need something. And you know, people have many needs. They got financial needs. Some people just need a listening ear. Somebody just needs somebody to care. Somebody just need a smile. Sometimes that's all they need. So we have to stop running from people and help people to smile. Because one day, you're going to need somebody to put a smile on your face. Because you know what? And we are in such a time where a smile is needed so badly. Such a time as this. And like that elderly woman told me yesterday, nothing surprises me. Nothing sends me in a shock. I've learned out of all my years on how to smile. And because we wear these masks don't mean that we can't smile. Because our eyes tell others that we are smiling. And when you can make somebody's heart happy, when you as an individual can say something or do something and make somebody's heart happy, you know what? That's a good thing. That's a very good thing. Because some people are suffering in silence. But you came along and you said something and it made them smile. And you know, this morning, you should pat yourself on the back. Pat yourself on the back. Because you made somebody smile. You know why I say that? Because you rose this morning. And somebody that want to call you this morning, you still here for them to call. You ought to smile about that. You woke up in your right mind this morning. Nobody had to tell you who you are. You ought to smile about that. You woke up in this morning. Some of us got a song in our heart and we able to sing it. You know, and that there should make you smile this morning. You didn't get the report from the doctor that you thought you was going to get. That should make you smile this morning. You know, you can get up. You got the use of all your limbs. You can smile this morning. Smile this morning. There's a lot of things that you can smile about. Ask yourself, what is it that I want to smile about? Because we are dealing with a lot of stuff, but that's okay. God said, so what? I told you that on yesterday. So what all of this stuff is going on around here? I already knew about that, but I prepared my people. You can smile about that. Just knowing that every now and then, it don't matter what people said to you yesterday that you didn't like. It don't matter what people said to you yesterday that hurt your feelings. It does not matter, because today you rose up and you are past all of that and you can smile. People are not going to always treat you right, but you still smile because you got some things you can smile about. You got some things you can be joyful about. God hid some words in your heart, and you was able at a time when somebody was saying something that was not sounding very good to your ears, and you come back with God's word playing in your mind. So what? You don't have to tell them, so what? God, you said, so what? Smile about that. So what? Because he or she just said that ugly word to me. So what? You my father. You know all about me. You made me. You created me. You designed me. And after you designed me, you broke the mold. Because there's nobody else like you. You are the only you around here. You are. Whoever you are the only one on the face of this world around here that look like you, that talk like you, that have the integrity that you have, that just have that personality that you have. Smile about that. You got some good things about yourself you can smile about. Sometimes we so busy being angry, we forget how to smile. We let the cares of this world take us down. And yet, while the world is taking you into darkness, trying to anyway, you keep smiling. You know why I know that you're smiling and you're not letting the world take you and destroy you and make you who they want to? Because every day you rise to your feet. You rose up today because of your strength from yesterday. Let me say that again. You have risen this morning because of your strength from yesterday. Yesterday is gone and you made it. You made it. We made it, y'all. We made it to see another day. We made it to be around our families and our friends. We made it to give another encouraging word. We made it. We made it to do one more thing that we wanted to do, that we weren't able to do yesterday. We made it. Tell yourself that. I made it. I might have had tears in my eyes yesterday, but I made it. When I was going to the doctor yesterday morning, there's some things with my health. I was thinking about that. And I didn't know how this thing gonna turn out. And a lot of things was running through my mind. But today, I can say I made it. I made it. I didn't turn that car around like I wanted to. I really didn't want to go and have to go through the process I went through on yesterday. But after it was done, and I was walking to the car, and I did say it's cold out here, but I got in the car, and I said, thank you, God, I made it. I did it. I got through it. The results are in your hand. But I made it. Through that time, through that moment. What was happening? The assignment on yesterday for my life. On yesterday. I made it, y'all. I got in there. I did what I was supposed to do. Long drawn out process. But can you just imagine how happy my heart was? I was at the cardiologist, and I made it. I made it. I made it through that process there. And you know what? I'm going to wait on the results like I already made it. And you know what? As my sister in Christ would say, Crystal, always say, Ladybug, you gonna be all right. And that made me smile on yesterday. That really made me smile. that gave me some encouragement and some inspiration. Ladybug, you gonna make it. It's gonna be all right. See, you got to have people around you that can make you smile when you don't want to smile. You got to have people around you that can encourage you when you feel like there's no encouragement or nothing to be encouraged about. You got to have people around you that's thinking about the things that you are not thinking about. You got to have people around you who are willing to decrease in a moment so that you can increase. You got to have people around you that say, we on this journey together. No matter what it looks like, we in this together. You got to have those kind of people. I got my sister-in-law. I don't care when I call her. I don't care when I call her. She always gonna have some words of wisdom for me. I don't care when I call her. And we can talk without even a sense of what time it is. And even though my late husband is no longer here, she treats me still like a sister. And she my sister-in-law. And we encourage one another. We look out for one another. We have deep conversations with one another. And we don't get tired. We stop ourselves from talking. And you know what? Yesterday, first, Sister Crystal, my sister in Christ, made me smile. Made me gain energy to get up and get on in there and do what I needed to do and not worry about the results. Now, don't worry about that. Just go on and get done what needs to be. And I'm grateful to God that she said, just go on in there and get done what needs to be done because God got you. That's something to smile about, y'all. You don't know where my heart was. I needed to hear that. You don't know what my mind was. Come on, y'all. We all been there. Nobody at 100% okay all the time. Nobody is at 100% okay at the time. Because if you say that, you lying to yourself and everybody else. Everybody needs to be encouraged. Everybody. I don't care who you are. You can feel like you at wit's end. You don't know which way to go. And guess what? God put somebody there to make you smile. God put somebody there to tell you it's okay. God put somebody there to say, don't you worry about it. You take one step at a time. And talk to yourself and minister to yourself and let yourself know that as long as he is with me, I will not fail. As long as he is with me, it don't matter how the world measures me. It's how he measures me. As long as he is with me, I'm going to be all right. As long as he is with me, he got me. I don't have to worry about who else jumps on the bandwagon with me and travel this journey with me because my God got me. And that alone should make you smile. Care what the world say. God already told you, so what? So what? So what? And I was talking to my sister-in-law yesterday. Just words of encouragement. And the thing about it, see, you got to be around people of wisdom. You got to. Don't ever run away from people based on what you see on the outside. Oh, they too old to be hanging around. Or she's so young, she don't know nothing. Or whatever, you know, these things that people say. Let me tell you something. If God put somebody in your path, you better get ready for the ride of your life. Because you know what? That when God put people in your life, look here, y'all. When God put people in your life, don't you know? See, like me, I'm excited that I got the women in my life, that I got young, old, in between. I am excited about that because they add to my life. They add to my life. And guess what? Sometimes they not always cheerleaders. They not just going along with me just to get along with me. They don't do that. See, I got some coaches in my life. And you know what? See, I was explaining to my sister-in-law yesterday, and we laughed about this. See those coaches in your life. The reason why sometimes people don't come around you as much, because see, here's the thing, what it is, because you're a coach, and people don't want to be around the coach as much as they want to be around the cheerleaders, because the cheerleaders tell you yes when they know that thing that you're doing is going to destroy you, but they'll tell you yes anyway because they're afraid to lose your friendship. So they just tell you yes, and they know what you're doing is going to destroy you, but they're just cheerleaders, because guess what? They tell you yes for their benefit, because you got something that they want. Yeah, I tell you yes all the time because I don't want to lose you, because what you got, I need that. But once that's complete, I'm gone. That's what cheerleaders do. But check this out. This is what coaches do. Coaches say, no, that is not right. Don't do that. Get away from that. That's going to mess you up. You're going to find yourself in darkness. You're going to lose a lot of stuff messing around with that, doing that with this person and that person. Get what I'm saying this morning? Coaches, people don't want to be around you a whole lot. They don't visit you a whole lot. They don't want to be in your company because you're a coach. And it's just like a football team. You know, you see guys who play football. When you really got coaches and you messing up, he said, get your butt on the bench. You messing up. That's what coaches do. See, that's what mom and daddy do in your life. When you messing up, sit down somewhere. You messing up. They not your cheerleaders. And I don't care how old we get. I don't care how old you get. You need some coaches. You need somebody to tell you you're going in the wrong direction. You can't have cheerleaders all the time. Because cheerleaders, a lot of times, I'm telling y'all, they there. They never tell you what's wrong. You know why? Because they're benefiting, not you. But when you got coaches, they celebrate with what's right. And they correct what's wrong. And guess what? At the end of the day, though, a coach will still love you. Don't you know at the end of the day, a coach will still love you? I don't always remember what the cheerleaders told me in life, but I do remember what the coaches told me. Think about it. You always remember what your mama told you. And she wasn't always your cheerleader. Mothers are more of coaches than they are cheerleaders. Because mothers will tell you what other people will sit up and lie to you about. Yes, they will. A mother, whether she's young, she's middle-aged, she's older, she always gonna tell her children the truth. She gonna tell you the truth about the things that other people will lie to you about. If she's a good mother. Father's the same. And I guess, and guess what? I think back on some things that my mom, who is deceased, I think back on things all the time that she said. And it makes me smile. You know how older people used to tell you, and you can put your finger on that. Most of us have heard an older person say that, or our parents have said that. They'll tell you something, and then they'll say, now you can put your finger on that one. But dad would come along and say, you can bet your life on that one. Yeah, they do that. And you know why they do that? Because they coaches. There's some older women in your life that's coaches. See, me, I'm a coach. My daughter, Moretta, can tell you I'm a coach. My nieces can tell you I'm a coach. My spiritual daughter, Danielle, she can tell you I'm a coach. I'm a coach. I don't want to be no cheerleader. I got spiritual nieces. They'll tell you I'm a coach. Because I'm going to tell you things that I'm not here to make you feel good. I'm here to give you the facts and then you do what you want to with them. That's my philosophy. I'm going to give you the facts and you do what you want with them. Because once people have given you the facts, ain't nothing else they can do but give you a lie, and you don't really want that unless you caught up in cheerleaders. See, you get caught up in cheerleaders, you're going to destroy yourself. I tell you, you are going to destroy yourself with just cheerleaders in your life. You need some coaches. Come on, y'all. We're not always at our best. Come on now. We are not always at our best. But you'll never reach your potential. Hear me this morning. You will never, ever reach your potential with just cheerleaders in your life. You got to have some coaches. And coaches, I'm going to say this to you this morning. Keep coaching. Don't be afraid. And stop coaching. Because what you got, it's a whole lot of people going to need it. And guess what? And they are going to appreciate you. Because they may not remember everything them cheerleaders said, but they will remember what the coach said. Watch young boys. They haven't been in high school in 20 years. They men now. And they'll still go back and talk about when they played football in high school, they talk about their coach. They talk about the coach. And that's the same thing we do. If our parents get older, we start talking about them. We start remembering stuff they told us. And guess what? That was the coach. You don't remember a thing them cheerleaders told you. But y'all was out there on the field shouting, hollering, and jumping and making flips together. That's all you remember. You don't remember nothing else. You remember the coach, though. That's life. And you know what? And you know what? If you know you a coach, you ought to pat yourself on the back. You need to pat yourself on the back. I don't care how young you are. You're still a coach. You are still leading somebody if you lead somebody in the right direction, if you're not just going along with whatever people say and you are making solid decisions, what's best for you and what's best for everybody else that depends on you, like your children, you're a coach. See, I know me. I need coaches in my life. If I'm messing up, you tell me I'm messing up. Because if you tell me I'm messing up, that means you love me. That means you care about me. That means that you're trying to take care of me. That means that you want to see me smile at the end of that road. That's what that means. So I'm going to tell you this morning before I get off. You keep smiling. You got a whole lot to smile about. You might be getting ready to do some different things in life and you feeling a little shaky about it and unsure about it or whatever you might be feeling about it. But guess what? Guess what? This world, I'm telling you, it's not going to be the same. We're not going back to the normal. It's going to be I saw that happening during the pandemic. Some people have made more money during the pandemic before the pandemic. Some people done created businesses. They doing stuff. I myself are doing things that I was afraid to do. And I started doing it during the pandemic. So it's some good things came out of the pandemic. You praying more with people. You're feeding people words of inspiration. I'm talking about not just myself. I'm talking about all of us. Inspiration and encouragement. You learn how to tackle life in a different manner. You learn how to appreciate and love the things around you more. So when you think about the pandemic, it wasn't all bad. It's some good things that came out of it. People started businesses, literally starting businesses and excelling in it. People sat down and reevaluated their lives. It's a lot happened. Because see, God knew we needed a break. He knew that we, the people on this earth, needed a break. We were just moving too fast. We were looking for ourselves and couldn't find us. Ain't that something? You can't find you. We running around here looking for ourselves. That's what we was doing because we were just so busy. We couldn't slow down. We had 20 things to do and didn't get nothing done but one in its full capacity. You were running around here looking for yourself. God said, come here. I'm going to help you find you. Get over here. I'm going to help you find you. That's what God was saying. That's that coaching part of God. You know, that's that coaching part. Even he is a coach. Isn't that something? God is a coach. Y'all sit down somewhere. Can't you imagine that? God sitting up there in heaven saying, hey, world, sit down somewhere. He the only one can shut down the whole world. Who else can do that? God is the only one that can shut down the world. Now, that's a coach. Understand what I'm saying? Y'all better get this morning. I mean, like I'm happy in my heart. I really am. I really am. Because I know God is my coach. I thank God for being my coach. And God is your coach. God is all our coach. Because he says, shut it down. Y'all don't listen to me. Shut it down. See, I'm trying to get you somewhere. Because you done lost yourself. You got all this stuff you doing. Not because I told you to do it. Because you want to do it. You just want to do it. It's weighing you down and you still trying to do it. You won't even sit down. You doing some stuff that you know you don't even want to do. You just doing it. You still trying to find you. Sit down. And he shut the whole world down. Who can shut the whole world down, y'all? If y'all got the answer, let me know, because I don't know nobody else that can shut down the whole world. Sit down somewhere. That's a coach. And he's the coach of us all. Say what you want to say. You need a coach. And a coach will make you smile. We smiling now, y'all. We smiling now. Because there's some good things that happen in our lives. Because you know what? We finding ourselves. Because God, he shut it down. I'm going to help you. I'm going to shut it down. All right? So y'all keep smiling this morning. Got a lot to smile about. I got a lot to smile about. I got a lot of people that love me. I got a lot of people that pray for me. And I'm telling you, I know that they genuine people. Family and friends alike. I know that they genuine people. I don't have to put on no airs to make them want to be in my life. They just want to be in my life. And guess what? They don't have to put no airs on for me to be in their life, because I want to be in their life. The people's lives that I'm a part of, I want to be in their life, and I want them to be in my life. And I'm thankful to God that they are. And if for nothing else, I can smile about that. So this morning, I'm going to say to you, keep smiling. Keep smiling, because you are worth a smile. That and more. That and more. So y'all go on and have a wonderful, the most wonderful day that you can have. And whatever you do, keep smiling. All right? I'll talk to you later. Oh, before I get off this morning, tomorrow night, 6 o'clock, it's going to be the podcast. Electra James, Inspirational Talks. Moretta Williams, my daughter, is going to be our guest. I'm excited about it. I'm excited about the conversation that we're going to have on surviving COVID, because she is a survivor of COVID, and she'll probably share some more information about her business, that she's finally gotten everything into place. So that's going to be an opportunity for her to share her information. But then I've got a lineup, because we have Jacqueline Salver, who is going to come on the 20th, which will be that following Wednesday. And the Wednesday after that, we're going to be having Yvette McGill, who's going to come on and share her book information. And you're going to get more information on each individual that's going to be interviewed on the podcast. Next month's lineup so far, I have Dr. Annette Jenkins, who's going to come up and come on out. She's going to be talking about medication and the administering of medication. She is a retired pharmacist. And then that's going to be the second Wednesday in February. And then the third Wednesday, I can't remember all the dates off top of my head right now, for January, but we're going to have Danielle Johnson, who is going to come on the podcast, Electra James Inspirational Talks, and she'll be interviewed about her business information and whatever else she's passionate about. But we're going to get that information. It'll be on my Facebook page, Electra James Facebook page. And then if you want to come on, because I've got other speakers who are going to be coming up too, just got to get dates out, assigned to everyone, and then get their agreement of the date. And so if you want to get in touch with me, I'm going to also put that on my page. Again, I think I did. I'm not for sure. Electra James 51 at gmail.com. And look, I welcome anyone who wants to come on and share their passion. Crystal is going to be coming on, I believe, Crystal Beard is going to be coming on, and she'll be talking about mental health. So we're going to have a lot of great speakers coming up, great interviews, and I'm excited about it. I really am. I'm excited about it, and we want to hear from you. We want to hear the passion of your heart. So again, reach out to me. I'm constantly reaching out to people as well. And it's more speakers to come. Again, I'm just setting out dates. And these conversations, I want you to understand, the podcast is a information podcast. Okay, it's to put information out there, people sharing their passion, but as they share their passion, it's informative to the viewers. So it could be something that, you can utilize to move forward in life, and I'm just excited. I really am. And I think it's a good thing. It's for all of us. We're going to have a platform out this world. And I'm depending on God to make it whatever he wants to make it. Okay? So I just wanted to share that, because won't be coming on in the mornings, only on Mondays and Tuesdays. But because of the podcast, I'll be coming on Wednesdays when we have interviews from at 6 o'clock. At 6 o'clock. Okay? So, now that's 6 o'clock p.m. So I want to hear from you. And I would love to have a conversation with you. And hey, it's going to be on YouTube. It won't be on the Facebook. It'll be done on YouTube through my broadcasting system, which has been set up with the team that technical team that helped me to get that set up, which was a part of it was my friend Jacqueline Salver, my nephew Drex Martin, and then the Geek Squad that came out. So, you know, I'm just waiting to see how all of this is going to unfold. So, y'all have a wonderful day. I was excited this morning to get up and talk to you all about smiling, because we all need this. Don't let the world get you down. Don't let it. Whatever it is, God have put some people around you to help you get through, okay? And don't be afraid of the coaches, because they're not going to always agree with you. Most time they don't, okay? Bye-bye. Y'all have a wonderful day, and I'll see y'all tomorrow night on the podcast, Electra James at Inspirational Talks. All right. Bye-bye.